We're nearing the end of 2025. That is so hard to say, but when 2026 rolls around, you want to make sure that your money is in the best shape possible. So Jay and Brittany Hagy are back on the show with Allon Planning Partners.
Glad
nice to see you.
Thank you.
So y'all do your own kind of year-end review.
We absolutely do. We encourage everyone, especially right now, to do a review of their accounts. So we are a comprehensive financial planning firm, so we look at more things than just your investment management, but we specifically want to hit investment management right now because 2025 has been a roller coaster of a year. You know, we started off the year with a new president, which the markets reacted to that, and then in April with the tariff scare, we lost about 20% overall in the market, so people were panicking, you know. There's a lot going on, but then from that point in April until now, we're back at all-time highs again, and the markets have just taken off. Consumer spending has stayed high. You know, we've had really strong earnings from companies, so things have went really well. So now is the time to review. Most people want to come in and review whenever they're panicking because they've lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's like, man, my account's losing. I should look at what's going on. No, that's the wrong strategy. You need to look at it while it's high.
So let me ask you something, because I've heard people say before that politics really doesn't play into it the way people think, and that no matter who's in office, the market just has a kind of way of following its own correction pattern. So
that's what history says. Yeah, that's what history says. But like we have seen this year, different political vices play a big role in the way the market has turned.
Yeah, it responds.
Yeah, if you remember during spring when the tariff talks began and all of that came out, how daily the markets were just responding. One day it might have been real good news, so it was up 3%. The next day it was bad, it was down 4 or 5, and it was just quick responses. So absolutely, what's happening in the political climate does have an impact on what the market is doing, but the reality is it does happen no matter who's in office.
Right.
So it's gonna happen both ways.
So when you're doing your year-end review, you're going to look at what happened to your money over the course of the year, and could you stomach it?
But yeah, could you stomach it? But where are you at now, and what's it look like going forward? You know, some folks still have 15 years to retirement. Some folks are in retirement already. Some folks are on the verge of retirement. So it's going to look individual to every person.
Right.
But what I would say, the time to review is when you feel comfortable, not when you feel in a panic. Because when you feel in a panic, you're going to make some bad emotional decisions, right?
And that's what I would say to caution those who are feeling, man, this is going great. The last 6, 7, 8 months really has just gone up and to the right. You know, it's been really great in the markets. If you've got a 401k or an IRA that you've looked at, you've probably seen it go up here recently. That is a great thing. But because of that, use that as a trigger, not just to set it and coast it, but to let's take a look not just at my investments and positioning, but at all of these other things that impact my dollars. I'm looking at healthcare and Medicare and what those costs are going to look like when I get to that point. I'm looking at taxes, tax law. We talked about the big beautiful bill last time we were here and the impact of that. So looking at all of these pieces together, when the market is doing well, let's lock in some wins, some gains. Let's hold on to some of what we've earned and keep working with our money around.
There's a lot of talk, I'm sure you see it all the time, about AI and some real strong predictions now that this could really backfire on us in the coming months, and we could hurt. So are you believers in having some cash on hand?
Well, absolutely, but there's always bubbles in the market everywhere. If you look back in 2000, the dot-com bubble and the way that it worked out, the real estate issue we had back in 08. We're in an AI, what a lot of people think an AI bubble right now, because some of the heaviest names are driving forward the whole market, right? So you got like 7 companies that are driving the growth of most of the market. So we have to ensure that we are positioned well to where we're not in a bubble. And so your account may be feeling really good right now because you may be in a bubble within your account and you don't know until you dig into it. That's why we offer a review for folks to come in and see us so that we can offer help.
Yeah, and to your point about cash, absolutely, we should all have some cash on hand.
Yes.
But the amount is what's really important, because actually this year, the dollar has lost 10% of its value.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking drastic purchasing power diminished this calendar
Just this year.
It's important to know.
Yeah, and so you don't want to be the one of those who is holding so much in cash that you're losing value.
Before I let you run, how can we get your book?
Yeah, absolutely. You can get that by just requesting one.
Okay.
We're happy to provide that just as a resource. You can give us a call, check out our website.
It could be a great time to read it, educate yourself a little bit, and that way when you go into your year-end review, you're prepared. AllonPlanning.com. Call them 315-1441. They'll help you get that book. Great to see you.
Thank you, Julie.
You too.
Play the perfect line.